I feel like a little sunflower. Look at me radiating. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I am so excited about today's video, but I'm excited about every single video because I am just that bitch. Okay? I'm gonna be doing a full face using Makeup Revolution at Makeup. I went to Ulta. See this? There's a lot of junk in this trunk, mama. I spent about $500 on Makeup Revolution makeup. You wanna see the receipt? See this? $440. Close enough. No, because then I went back and I got the freaking cut crease thing. 2 of them. Yeah, about 500. Why am I rationalizing? It's 500, okay? Shut the fuck up, Manny. Anyway, I have been really wanting to try a full face of Makeup Revolution. I've tried their concealer out before. But that's basically all I've really ever tried. And I think I've tried their foundation. Honestly, I can't remember. I really want to test out a full face using Makeup Revolution. It is a drugstore brand that's sold at Ulta and around a lot of different other places as well. And it is a nice, fair price point, especially at Ulta. It's in their mass brands, not in their, oh, I forgot what it's like mass in. I forgot, but it's basically right next to Morphe, so it's in their not as expensive section. So that's what today's video is going to be. I'm going to be testing out a bunch of these goodies out. Also, I just noticed that I also got most of the Chloe X Malika collection. I forgot I had that stuff in here. And I was going to do a PR versus purchase, but honestly, the time just escaped me and I got so over it and I didn't want to do it. So I'm just going to give it all away. All the stuff that I bought, the Chloe Becca Malika collection. So if you guys want, just go ahead and comment down below where you're from and how I can get a hold of you. And I'm just going to do a quick little giveaway in today's video. You guys get all the Becca X Chloe X Malika products that I bought. So in case you guys want some, why not? Just comment down below and I'll be sending it out to you guys. Also, is there anything else I have to say? Other than I love this yellow background because I look literally like a sunflower. A gay little sunflower too. Not even a regular one. It's a gay one. Is everything better gay? As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys do not like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the drill with that. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to. You don't. But honestly, you should. And the reason I say that is because why not? There's room for everyone. But if you guys do like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a comment and a subscribe, and I would just really appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for being here and watching. Let's just get right into today's video. Let's get started. We got some goodies. Wow, I'm overwhelmed. Being a hoe, but make it fashion. Obviously, we have to start with some primer. She didn't charge me for the primer. I have no primer in here. Okay, cool. So since we don't have a primer in here, we're gonna just go in with my classic Tatcha Silk Canvas. But I mean, honestly, that'll be kind of good because it'll give me a good depiction of whether or not I like the foundation on top of it, because I know this primer works for me very well. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Who knows? So next we're gonna go in with Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Okay guys, so this guy retails for $12. It's a very fair price point. I think that's fantastic. I'm grabbing the shade F5. Comes in a big ass, massive ass doe foot. Baby Bambi said where. This is not a doe foot, this is a deer foot. Okay, so we're gonna put this on our skin. I'm gonna spread it across. I feel like I'm gonna get so clocked on the shade of this right now. We're gonna put it on the edges. As you can see, it's a little bit darker than my actual shade, but we know in this house that we like that. Say some shit and I'll kill you. On this side, we're gonna go in with the sponge, my little beauty blender. You guys, honestly, every time I use a beauty blender after I use a different sponge, I'm always like, this is so little. Look how little this is. Oh, fucked up. I'm gonna use a brush on this side. So far, I would say the coverage is a nice medium to full. Like, to be quite honest, like this is some gnarly ass coverage, yo. It's so funny, my brother and his girlfriend, they say yo all the time, and it makes me want to say yo, and it makes me violent with how much they say yo. I want to punch them in the throat. This is how we're gonna go in with the sponge, a brush. Can we think? We're gonna pat this in. This is on a Morphe M439. Amazing foundation brush. Wow, it actually kind of sets quickly. You want to move that around a little quicker than I thought. Okay, so on this side, I would say, honestly, the coverage is the same on both sides. It wasn't like different with the brush or with the sponge. I would say they're both pretty much even and equal on that sense. I need some filler and Botox. But I'm just gonna go around with the sponge and lightly press the sponge over everything. Just because I like the finish of a sponge. I just feel like it looks a little bit more natural. And this shade is definitely a little pink on me. It's pink. It's fucking pink. The finish, I would say, is definitely more on the matte side. A little satiny, but more on the matte side for sure. It's definitely a drier of a finish. It dries down pretty quickly as well, so it sets kind of fast. So you want to move quickly with this as well. So usually with finishes like this, it will make me look a little drier, like around this area right here, and then like right here, I look a little drier because I have more dry patches in that area. Same here. So it kind of emphasizes that a little bit more because it is a drier consistency. That kind of annoys me. So this guy is $7. I grabbed the shade C6, and it has like this little applicator right here. We'll see how it applies. I've heard a lot of good things about this concealer. I heard that it's like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Like, I've heard some bold ass claims. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this underneath the eye. It's definitely a thicker consistency. Like, baby, that's thick. Thicker than a Snicker. The scent of it is actually kind of strong. It feels like it's very like there's a lot of shit on my face and it's intense as fuck. And we have the, of course, Makeup Revolution Ghost baking powder. Ghost in the shade Ghost. Pretty accurate for me. Are you? I need to blend. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What just happened? I don't know. I thought there was gonna be a little sifter underneath it. I thought wrong. Okay, we're blending out the concealer, and so far the concealer, it's pretty nice of a concealer, especially for what, $8? Like, that's pretty dope. However, do I think it's a dupe for the Tarte one? No, because the coverage isn't as intense as the Tarte concealer itself. Let me apply a little bit more. I can definitely still see some of the blue hues underneath my eyes. Like right here, I can still see it pretty clearly. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go and use the luxury baking powder. I'm just gonna dip my little beauty blender into it. So we're gonna go ahead and set that. I would say after the 2 layers, it definitely builds up very nicely. However, it took us, 2 layers, so it's fine. We're just gonna bake the under eye now. And we're gonna set with this Ghost powder. Maybe I shouldn't have used Ghost. It's fine. Okay, and this powder is extremely lightweight and it feels very nice. I'm gonna set this area. We're gonna let that bake at 350, and we'll be back very soon. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I dusted off the powder. I forgot to mention that I actually also got the luxury baking banana powder as well as the Ghost one. So honestly, I should have mixed the two. I really should have. And I found a little piece of tape at the top of it and I took off the tape. I didn't have to bite it off. Fucking pendeja. Anyway, I love the powder. Like, it's so silky, it's so fine, it's so smooth. The powder is $8. It's $8, dude. It's so... Ooh, let's do a flash photography test. Good idea, Manny. Thanks. Fuck, I'm hideous. There's no intense flashback. No intense flashback, nothing crazy. But honestly, I didn't realize how fit I am. Okay, no one told me that I look like this. I can't look like that. We're doing one more. The flash went off too quickly. Yeah, honestly guys, there's no flashback. So I have the Emily Edit, the Needs palette right here. And this comes with eyeshadows and it comes with a blush, bronzer, and highlighter. And then I also have these guys, which are gonna be for the left side of the face, because I wanted to test out both of them. I was very, very, very curious. I wanted to give a shout out to Emily Noel, who is a YouTuber here on YouTube. She's absolutely the sweetest. Like, whenever I watch her videos, I'm always just like,
thanks a lot for joining me today.
I'm going to heaven. Literally. That's how I feel when I watch her. I just thought this was really, really cute. She has like her names to everything are so adorable. It's like courage, joy, gratitude, honesty, kindness, love. Like, those are the names of her things. Are you kidding me with the cuteness? It's just a cute, everyday, easy, breezy, beautiful palette. Like, it's just chill. We're gonna take the bronzer. I do find it a little hard to dip into little things like this, like for this big ass bronzer brush. That's kind of annoying, but other than that, it's, cute. We're gonna put the bronzer in the bronzy area. It's matte too, and I love that it's matte. I'm taking this on a Morphe R7, amazing. It's a really, really good bronzer brush. I'm going to put the bronzer right here on the cheeks. It's a really nice color. It's not too warm, which I was scared of. It's like a very pretty, just chocolatey shade. And I bet this bronzer will actually fit with a lot of different skin types. Like, I really think it would be. I also have the Emily Wants palette for the entire eye section. I'm really excited about that because that was like a very controversial item that when it came out, I was like, what is going on? And it was sold out. I couldn't actually get it myself. So I'm finally excited to be able to have it and test it out myself because there was definitely different opinions on YouTube. A lot of people really loved it. Some people did not love it as much as others. But I mean, that's the beauty about YouTube is that everyone has different opinions. There's no need to knock other people's opinions. It's just something that's different. So I'm gonna go in with the Emily blush in the shade, it's called Joy. That brings me joy. Okay, on a Morphe E4, putting the blush. I would say this is definitely a like a neutral blush. It's not too pink, it's not too orange. It's just like a really pretty like apricot type blush. Look how pretty that is. Like a blushing fucking bride, okay? I'm sorry, I feel like I shouldn't be cursing if I'm using Miss Emily Noel's products because she just seems like an angel. Okay, so that's that. Gorgeous blush. Honestly, this thing went on really nicely. It blended very nicely. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Gratitude. This is the highlighter. Feeling it, it has like a very weird consistency. It's actually really hard. It's not as soft as I thought it was gonna be. And swatching it, it kind of disappears. So I'm gonna go and see how it goes on the face. So far, swatching it and putting it on my hand, I don't like it. Oh, it translates a lot better on a brush. You guys, when I swatched it right now, you don't understand. I was shook. It's called Gratitude. It's very pretty. I'm grateful that it's showing up on my skin. Wow. I'm a little gagged. Okay, you don't... Okay. Feels like sandpaper. That's what it swatches like. Not good. It really doesn't swatch well. But I think that it translates very nicely with the brush. And so far, like, that's cute. That's cute. And I like that when I turn to the side, it doesn't, like, show a white streak. It's just like, boom. Highlight. Okay, cool. So now we're going to use the left side. And we're going to use all these new guys. We have the Revolution HD Pro Powder Contour. We have the Revolution. We have some blushes here. We have the Sphinx highlight palette. We have some shit. Apparently, they have different types. So this is the Fair Contour Palette. We have a lot of options here, which is really, really dope. Feeling... Oh, my God. They feel incredible. I'm gonna grab this shade. That looks like the most accurate for me, I would suppose. I'm gonna go and bronze up the temples. Again, very soft. Blends nicely. Okay, this deposits a lot more intensely than this brush. Let me blend this out. Hold on. That color is also a little bit darker. I don't really like bristles like this. I don't like plasticky bristles. Don't get me wrong. It's soft. It really is soft. But I just feel like it doesn't perform as well as like a natural hair bristle on the face does. I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my natural hair brush, and I already just, like, it just goes on so much better. So usually, like, that's just like a little tip for you guys. If you guys see any kind of like plasticky bristle brushes like this, I would try to avoid them. I don't know, for the face, I just don't feel like they perform as well as a natural hair one would, but that's just my opinion. Plastic bristles like this, usually they're great for creams and liquids and things like that because they don't retain product. Natural bristles do because the hair itself has like facets to it, and so it helps you not deposit as much product, and it helps you blend it a little bit better because the bristle contains more product. So now we're gonna go in with this bad bitch, taking another Morphe E4, and I'm gonna go in with this apricot shade and this pinky shade because those are the ones I feel like would actually show up on my skin. Kind of powdery, but let's see. So it's definitely not as pigmented as the Emily Noel one. You have to like layer it a little bit more, I would say. The color is very pretty. It's definitely like a nice rosy. I'll have to stick with the rosy one. That's the only one that's popping up. No, see, maybe it's just because the apricot one wasn't as pigmented. The pinky one is definitely more pigmented than the apricot one is. Oh my God, I'm not reading on prices. I'm so sorry. So we have the Emily Needs palette. This guy retails for $15, which I think is a really, really fair price point. It's not too bad. 15 bucks, you get blush, bronzer, highlighter, a couple eyeshadows, pretty good. The blush palette retails for $10. The Sphinx palette is $12, and the contour palette is $7.49. I mean, for $7.49, that's really not that bad. So now we're gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution London highlighter palette, and this I believe is a collab with Soph X.
Everyday kind of look using both of my palettes with Makeup Revolution. So I use
This
the
is her
palette and then I use the eyeshadow palette as well.
Why is she so fucking cute? This is Soph X. She's adorable, and I want to scream. Okay, so this is a collab. It's a freaking collab. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. This quality right here, this Soph X one, the way that they look like the one inside the Needs palette. Listen. So it looks like it would be this one, right? It's the same consistency, same like kind of thing. I swatched this one. It doesn't even come close to the quality of the ones from the Soph X one. These are the Soph X one. Look how intense those look and sickening. This is the Needs palette. I don't know if they were trying to have a similar formula, but they honestly do not translate. So let's see how it translates on the face with the brush. Baby. Girl, are you kidding me? There's no comparison. The Soph X one is so nice. Are you seeing this? Oh my goodness. See, look at this. It's cute. It's cute. See this? So I like the ones from the Soph X palette more. I just feel like they're more blinding, they're more buildable, and they just translate a little bit nicer on the skin, and they feel a lot better as well. So that's just my 2 cents on those. But honestly, both palettes I'm very impressed with. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the other parts of the face. So far, you guys, I'm honestly, for Makeup Revolution, pretty darn good for the price points. I just can't get over how pretty this highlighter is. I really cannot. And in case you guys are wondering, the highlighter that it was specifically is this one right here. It's the top golden one. These are the 4 of them right here. Just want to show you guys. That one, not so cute. It's not that great. That one right here. The other ones, ooh. And I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to Soph. I don't know if it's Soph X or Soph, I'm not exactly sure. And Emily for their collaborations with Makeup Revolution. You guys should be so proud. I know how hard a collaboration can be, and it's very, very, very rewarding. And I think you guys should be very, very proud of yourselves because both of them have been fantastic so far. But let's go and move on to the brows. Okay, so we're gonna use 2 different types of brow products. I grabbed the Brow Duo Definer for one side, and I grabbed the brow pomade for the other side to see which one I like better or if they're even good or not. Let's see the prices of them. The brow pomade is $8. Not bad at all. What the freak? It's so inexpensive. And the definer is $5. What the fuck? It is shocking how inexpensive these things are, like dead ass. Okay, so medium brown is the shade that I grabbed. So we're gonna go ahead and use the brow gel first. This is the exact same packaging as the Anastasia one. Almost identical. You guys know how I feel about copying packaging. I don't like it. And it comes with a little brush. One for maybe concealing underneath it. I'm not sure. I usually don't like brushes that it comes with, so I'm gonna go and use my own brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one from Morphe. This is the M158. This is a great brush that I say would be fantastic. The bristles aren't too tight. They're flexible enough, but they are dense enough to really, really work with the pomade. And it has a little spoolie at the end too. So this is the one I would highly suggest you guys if you wanted to get a brow brush. Also, I like this brush a lot because it can go really, really thin. So if you guys are ever wondering about a really bomb-ass brow brush, I would go with this one from Morphe. It's pretty fucking good. Ooh, that is nice, you guys. That is nice so far. I'm like impressed here with this brow pomade. So in comparison to other brow pomades, this one is definitely a lot harder to press through. It's not as like creamy. It's definitely like you have to pick up a lot more because it's not as creamy and not as smooth. However, if you are more of a beginner with brow pomades, that might be a good thing because you're like, okay, bitch, I need like it to not be so intense. It's nice if you enjoy like having to really, okay, that just lifted so heavily. What the fuck? You're gonna make me go back on my word, huh? You're gonna make me go back on my word? Don't ever do that again. Okay, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, if you enjoy a very creamy product that moves really easily and quickly and just kind of like you can just throw it on very fast, this is not the one for you. But if you like to take your time with your brows and really kind of like finesse them and figure out what you like to do with them, I think you guys will actually enjoy this a lot. So other side, we're gonna go and do, this was the only brow pencil that was available with them. A lot of their shit was sold out, by the way. At Ulta when I was there, so much of their shit was gone. So this is $5 and this packaging for $5? Makeup Revolution, where did you come from? How dare you be coming up in here and making it so sickening. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. This is the shade light brown. So not my shade, oh my fuck. So far the pencil is actually really pretty and it glides very nicely. It has like that teardrop shape, Berry Brow Definer by Anastasia. I'm sure this is supposed to be a dupe for it. But, I will definitely say that the pencil glides very nicely. The formula itself is very creamy. It's not like one that's stiff. It's not stiff like this one. It glides very easily. Okay, so that is this side. It's definitely, again, a lot lighter. But honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised. I really like how it went on. It was very easy. Now I'm gonna go in with the eyes and I'm gonna go in with the cut crease canvas. So I've used this before and my opinion on this, I do think that it's a cool idea. I think the idea of it is really, really cool. I'll take a little bit of it on both sides. And it comes with a brush. I think that the brush needs to be about 1,000,000 times better and the application needs to be better. I think that the actual coverage of it is nice. I also think that it's a little bit too creasy. When I have it on for a little bit, like it starts to crease into my eyelid. So I don't really like that. You have to kind of work quickly with it and it takes a little bit too long to dry down as well. So I do like it, but I think it can be better. I think there's definitely some, room for improvement. It's full coverage base. I really like how it looks and I like the way it feels, but I definitely need to actually set this with some translucent powder because it will crease a little bit too fast. So I'm gonna set that, a little bit of it, just a little lightweight set, nothing too crazy. So now we're gonna go in with the Emily Wants palette. This palette was, this was the talk of the town for quite a while, people were really going in about this palette. You know, it was out of stock for a little while. There was rumors about it because the quality was off. There's a lot of things going on, but I think that the palette itself is really, really, really cute. I like the idea of the palette. I love that it has this huge ass mirror in it. So we're gonna end up doing 2 different eye looks because I want to test out multiple colors. I want to do like a warm eye, just one like using these shades, and I want to do a little more of a blue thing on the other side. But that one swatches, like they swatch pretty good. The green one not so much. These other 2 did though pretty nicely. They were the maroon one's very foiled. The purple one not as much. Are they the best shadows I've ever swatched in my life? No. They're slightly chalky a little bit. Oh my god, the mattes. Hijo de tu madre. I just felt Midwest. I'm feeling dues paid. Oh my goodness. Cheer. They feel incredible though. We're gonna use 2 different kinds and we're gonna see what we think. Let me just say this right now really quickly before I even start in today's video. Whatever my opinion is about the product, it's going to be based off the product. It's not gonna be based off of Emily Noel. She's a gorgeous, sweet woman and I think she's absolutely amazing, but that does not mean I'm not going to, as accurately as I can, judge a product. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go and take this shade Midwest, and that's gonna go into my crease on a big Morphe M504. The shades themselves they're very powdery. There's a lot of powder, there's a lot of kickback. But again, this palette, let me show you the retail of it. It retails for, it's only 20 bucks and you're getting 24 shades. That is like really freaking good. I do expect a lot out of $20, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be here and be like, I don't expect anything. No, I do. You know, if you're spending any money on it, I'm gonna expect something. So now I'm gonna go and take this shade Cheer. And I'm gonna put that into the crease on a Morphe R39. Amazing white-haired fluffy blending brush. It's not too fluffy, it's nice and compact. I think it's applying very, honestly, I do think that they're applying very nicely. I really do like the mattes so far. And they blend nicely with one another, which I really like. That's really important for a palette. Like, bitch, they better be cohesive and they better work with one another. So that one was pretty nice. I'm gonna go in with the shade Fifi. P-Fi? Piffy? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with that same, and I'm just gonna kind of keep deepening up this crease. It's like a deep plum. Honestly, I'm having like a good experience with this palette, you guys. I was a little hesitant just because I didn't really know exactly what I was going to be getting myself into with this, but so far I'm honestly pleasantly surprised. I think that they're reacting very nicely with one another. Again, I'm on the mattes right now. I have not tried any of the shimmers on my eyes yet. That could be a big tell for me because a lot of the times either the shimmers are bomb in a palette or the mattes are bomb, but a lot of times not both of them are. When a palette has bomb shimmers and it has bomb mattes, that's when magic happens. You know, as we know, we have my spot right here on my eye that doesn't like to take pigment, but other than that, it's looking pretty darn nice. Let's take a shimmer on it. Why don't we take one of these? Let's take Good Vibes. That's a really pretty color. Okay, so this is a very oily shade. Therefore, you have to really kind of press in very hard because it'll get trapped on your finger. So this is what happens. So when shades like this that are extremely oily usually get trapped on your finger or on a brush because they're so oily and they stick to whatever gets put onto it first. So we're gonna try using a brush with it. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush and I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna take Fix Plus and see how this applies this way. So yeah, I would definitely say using this wet is a lot nicer than using it dry. Girl, I'm telling you, it will not stick. You want to definitely be a little bit, you know, smart with your application. Apply it on a wet base, and I truly think that that is the best way to go. See, I feel like we really got it to a great point. All you needed to do was wet it, but now look at it. It looks like absolutely beautiful. It's done. As you can see, we have this side done so far, but now let's go in with a little bit more of the deeper shades, a little bit more of the blues, and just see exactly how that reacts on the eye, because that's going to be a big tell as well. Blue is a hard shade. Aquas are very hard to formulate. I know all too well. We're going to take the shade Corduroy, which is this like really beautiful aqua blue, on a fluffy brush. Ooh, that one's a very powdery shade. Just watch out for that. I'm going to put that into our crease here. And usually with shades like this, they're harder to blend. So usually with shades like this, I like to really press on and I'll blend from there. I also wish that there was a lighter blue in this palette, like just a little bit of a lighter shade might be nice just to help blend like something like this aqua. It's gonna be a slightly harder to blend without a transition that would go with it. And now I'm taking a smaller brush, an M506. It's a very tiny blending brush to kind of help me with those edges a little bit more. Now I'm taking the shade Dark and Early. It's like a dark emerald green. And I'm gonna put that on the outer corner and into the lid a little bit more. Ooh, that really deepened things up a bit. Fuck. That's a lot more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Come on, Emily. I would say that's very beautiful. I honestly was not expecting this. Holy shit. Okay, and now I'm gonna take that Cut Crease canvas and we're gonna use another brush with it because honestly, using it with the applicator itself, not practical. I love that this has such a big ass mirror. Okay, Cut Crease canvas, let's do this. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a little more coverage. It's fine, it's fine. Cool, so we have this like cut moment out here. Just tap that in over here. I just feel like that just makes it just better. It really just does. I'm gonna take the shade The Cream, which is a really soft like white shade. No, I need a brush. What am I thinking? What am I thinking, crazy? Come on, Cream. And that's just to really set the Cut Crease canvas in place. Cute. So this is what we have on both eyes so far. I have my opinion pretty much set on this one. Think of it this way. It is $20. The palette is $20, comes with 24 shades. You are literally paying less than $1 per eyeshadow. Less than $1 for eyeshadow. That's crazy. And if you like the color story, I would say go for it. Why the fuck not? However, most of these shimmers in this palette really just don't do it for me. They don't have like a lot of oomph, if that makes any sense. So for example, these shades right here, right? So we have Cupcake. So you swatch it, a big swatch. So you have this like satiny pink shade, which doesn't do a lot. So if you guys enjoy like, you know, shimmers like this that are not like too like boom, revolutionary, insane, intense, but they have just a pretty sheen to it, for example, like this, then I would say for sure go for the palette. I think you guys would really, really enjoy it. But however, if you guys are looking for shimmers that are very like intense, gnarly, shit that's gonna be just like in your face, these are not the kind of shimmers for you. However, the mattes are very nice. I think the mattes blend beautifully. I think they're very pigmented. They just feel really nice. So all in all, to me, I would say this Emily palette is worth $20. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this eyeliner. This is the Intense Longwear Black Felt Eyeliner. Renaissance Flick. This is what it looks like. It's kind of cool. The packaging is kind of dope. It reminds me of like Christian Louboutin. This guy retails for $9, so it's really not too bad. And is a felt tip eyeliner. Let's. Oh, it's black. It's very liquidy. I'm a little worried. The consistency is very water-like. That usually freaks me out because it kind of transfers a little bit easier that way. So I'm gonna go and use this and see what we think. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not like the most black eyeliner I've ever used. It definitely is not. It's very thin. That's the problem. Like the formula itself is extremely thin, so therefore it's like not as pigmented as I would like it to be. Going over it a couple times helps for sure, and I definitely think it got to a good dark spot. But making a wing is not too hard with it either, which is dope. And it glides very easily due to the fact that it is such a liquidy formula. I just wish that it was more full coverage. Okay, you guys, so this is the eyes so far. We have some lashes on. We have some Lily Lashes Miami. Yeah, let's go and go into the lip and we'll be done. I grabbed these two bad boys. These are the Revolution Retro Luxe Matte Lip Kit. Very similar to the Kylie lip kits. Peach Charming right here. It's like a peachy shade, of course. And then we grabbed the Bow Down shade. Way darker than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, great. So peach it is. And it comes with a lip liner and a liquid lipstick. And this guy retails for $4.49. That's it? For $4.49? That's pretty good. So we're gonna use Miss Peach right here. Okay, we're gonna sharpen. Okay, I do like the fact that it's sharpenable. It's like a sharpenable plastic. I like sharpenable plastic pencils. They're like awesome to me. So now let's really go ahead and lip line. You see that shit? What the fuck? Okay. Very creamy. Hijo de tu madre. You guys, that's creamy as fuck. Like that first impression of it dropping, that's a bad first impression. But honestly, wow. Like I like that it's creamy, but it's not so creamy where you're like, what the fuck? Like it's too much. Like it'll get crumbly so fast. Like it's not that creamy, but it's a good amount. It's like they remind me of like the Urban Decay ones. Okay, that's that. Very full coverage, very creamy. Pretty good pencil. Did you just see how sticky that was? Ma, help! Help me. Oh my gosh, that's really sticky. I hate sticky. Please, the liquid lipstick better not be sticky like that. Can we get some pigmentation, please? It is extremely sheer. You guys, I don't like the smell of this. It feels very weird. Dude, the lip liner is so sticky. I'm like really weirded out by why, like, I just don't understand why it's so sticky as a lip liner. The liquid lipstick formula itself is not as sticky. But my like sides keep closing in. Very beautiful color. I think the color is stunning. Transfers for sure, but not that bad. And it's kind of sticky, so I love that. No, I fucking don't. I hate it. So for the lip, I would take a pass on the lip. I personally don't like a sticky formula. It's very matte though, and I bet it will last a very long time. Usually when it's sticky in the beginning, it will last like a motherfucker on you. So that's a great sign, yo. Oh. Barely any transfer. Baby, this ain't coming off. But for me, no. It's also a little bit too thin. It took me 2 layers just to get it to be full coverage. So I would rather just spend my money on one that I know I will like a lot more. Oh, we have a fucking spray. I forgot about you. Extra hold. Oh God. It smells like medicine. It smells like fucking cherry medicine. Why? Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys had fun watching it. I had so much fun testing out all these Makeup Revolution goodies. And honestly, for the most part, you guys, seriously, I was blown away with how good some of the quality of these things were. Favorites were the powders. I think the powders were so nice. I loved the Soph X palette, the highlighters. What the fuck? If you guys see this at the store, you should just definitely snag it up. I also really liked the brow pomade. I thought it worked out very nicely. Those are definitely my biggest hits. I also really liked the Emily Edit, the face palette, the Needs, I believe it was called the Needs. Those are really cute. Other than that, everything else was good, but those are just my like go-to call-outs I thought were really exceptionally nice. So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys had fun watching. I had so much fun doing this. I forgot how fun it was to do a full face using one brand video. It's been a while for me. But anyway, you guys, don't forget to enter the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away all the products I bought from the Chloe X Malika X Becca collection. It's just a couple items, like 5 items, but I figured I'm not going to be using them anymore. Might as well give them to you guys. So just go ahead and just comment down below where you're from and how I can get a hold of you. And I'll leave the rules down below. Very easy. Just kind of be subscribed and that's about it. And comment. So that's that for today's video. And I will catch you guys in my next one. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye, you guys. I love you. I feel like I'm about to do like a mukbang, like a crab boil. Where's the claw? This plastic is made out of literal cement. Hello? Jesus? Chi-chis? Okay, you can hear me. Y'all can hear me, it's fine. You can hear me. Sadly, I'm so sorry. Am I sweating? Oh my God, I'm fucking look at that! Are you kidding me? Also, my arms are getting bigger. That was just me trying to flex. Ramblin' Lucy, Ramblin' Raymond. I couldn't find another word with an R. What is this? Like a fucking beaver. I'm gonna get fucking plastic poisoning. Shut up, phone. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm filming. Baby shark, do, baby shark. What is wrong with me? Turn off again on me and see what the fuck happens. See what the fuck happens. You're gonna catch these hands. I'm missing a whole section of brow. Like, baby, she's missing. She's gone. She's nowhere to be found. She's on the side of a milk carton. Wanted. Fucking copycat asses, but it's fine. It's all good. It's cool. It's cool. Holy fuck. Okay, cool. Holy crap. Try not to curse for Emily. Pendejita!